Hey guys, I'm Dasha, and I'm from Russia. Easy to remember, huh? I'm the guide in St. Petersburg working for the Best Guides company, and we wanted to make short videos for you just for entertainment while you're sitting in your homes and waiting for coronavirus. And so, if you plan to go somewhere to visit some countries, let's start from Russia, from St. Petersburg, which is this cultural and touristic capital city of Russia. I want you to show all the best in this city, and we'll start from the heart of St. Petersburg, Nevsky Avenue. So let's try together to travel. Let's start right now with me. Let's go! Nevsky Avenue, the main street in the city, called after the name of the patron saint Alexander Nevsky. This street is rather short, just 4.5 kilometers, but it's always crowded. It's always functioning. 24/7 cafes, restaurants, bars, whatever you prefer. After every wallet, after every chase, it doesn't matter where you're traveling with your scholarship and you're a student or you're a businessman. You will find here everything. Five-star hotels, quarter hostels, luxury restaurants, or just tiny canteens with homemade style food from one box. You will find here different kinds of cuisine, European and Asian, and definitely you have to try Russian traditional food like dumplings, pies with different stuffing like ground meat, mashed potatoes, fried onions with mushrooms, and berry jam. Doesn't matter what do you like, you will find here everything. And don't forget to try Russian traditional borscht, vegetable soup with beetroot, cabbage, and potatoes. And add some sour cream. This is so delicious. Yummy! So back to the history of Nevsky Avenue, which was very hilarious. Because our Tsar, our emperor, Peter the First or Peter the Great, gave an order to construct this street, so laid out it very straight like an arrow. But they made a mistake. They started building it simultaneously from different sides. From the side of the monastery and from the side of the admiralty where they used to construct boats and ships. So that was a huge mistake because in the middle it has an angle till nowadays. So I bet Peter the First was so disappointed and so angry. Anyway, this street was the boundary between the city and the outskirts with fields. But in several years after the construction, it became the most popular and the most visited. And the first shopping center, shopping mall, we call it the Merchants Yard, was constructed here, the shopping center of the 18th century. The Merchants Hall, one of the first shopping centers in St. Petersburg. It was opened in the time of Elizabeth, daughter of Peter the Great. In her collection, there were more than 15,000 dresses. Can you imagine that? Wow. And so she wanted to open something special for people where they could find different dresses, different trousers, wigs, hats, gloves, and whatever. So after me, Nevsky Avenue became the first runaway in St. Petersburg where they could find fashions and show it. But not just nice cafes and shops could be found on Nevsky Avenue, but also there are plenty of museums, different nice buildings, mansions of the nobility of the 19th century, and churches of different confessions: Lutheran, Catholic, Orthodox, Armenian, whatever you prefer. The entrance to those churches would be free. But the pearl of Nevsky Avenue is Kazan Cathedral, the main Russian Orthodox cathedral. It was consecrated in 1811, just 1 year before the Patriotic War against Napoleon. And the hero of that war, General Michael Kutuzov, was buried here in this cathedral. The monument to him you may see right now. Kazan Cathedral was constructed after the project of one serf, Russian serf Andrei Voronikhin, who was so talented that his owner, Count Stroganov, emancipated him 50 years earlier than the official abolition of serfdom in Russia happened in 1861. So Voronikhin was inspired by Europeans, by sculptors and by different architects from Italy, France, Germany, and that's why some of the features of this cathedral look like For example, St. Peter's Cathedral in Vatican, the colonnade and the cupola, the columns and the pillars. Inside the cathedral, there are a lot of icons along the walls and iconostasis, but one of it seems to be the most popular, the depiction of Mother Mary of Kazan. You will definitely find it easily because of the huge line of worshippers going just to it. And to go inside, you have to know some rules. I will give you some tips about this. So, first of all, you have to cover your shoulders and knees. Gentlemen should take off your hats, and ladies should cover their heads with a shawl or scarf. It could be taken inside the cathedral for rent for free, and the entrance would be free as well. So, inside the cathedral, you may lit a candle and pray, or if you don't want to do that, you may just enjoy the holy spiritual atmosphere inside and to relax. So, friends, that was the tiny part of the walking tour along Nevsky Avenue. And to finish that, I want to give you a class of Russian. If you want to tell someone, I love you, you have to pronounce rapidly, yellow, blue bus, yellow, blue bus. Let's repeat together, yellow, blue bus. Great! So now you know how to tell I love you, but don't tell to everyone. So see you someday again. Come to Russia soon. Enjoy your life. Be healthy. Be joyful. And come to see St. Petersburg by yourself. Bye.